Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Feed My Kids run here on Zielonka. We are trying to get some TMR for our cows while our potato planter is planting. This truck needs some repairs at some point too. Might be able to wait a little bit longer though. Ah, we already had some stuff in there. Let me get that taken care of. TMR already? Yeah, we had TMR over here. Ready to go. That's alright. I actually forgot we still had that trailer. I know we kept it because it can do TMR. But I just forgot that we had kept it. Kind of exciting that we're coming up on the third and final phase of this whole experiment. Need to pick up any milk? Not really, not yet. I mean, we still got enough milk in there for a full set of the sugar that we got. Well, this one needs about 10,000 more liters, but more or less we're good. What else do we need to do? Not a lot right this second, honestly. I can't even see the field. I'm glad we have workers, because I cannot see the field with the potatoes out here. It's so funny. I mean, I can always get rid of the snow, but I don't think it's really that important right now. Alright, I'm going to let this cruise along here for a little bit. I'll put a little skip in here. We'll be right back once we're further along. Alright, we're almost done with this field here. Then we'll just move this guy over to this field to the left. Still got the far top field left to do. I'll get around to it. Takes a little while to do the potatoes. Potatoes are slow. I mean, part of me wishes I could just get another potato harvester thingamajigger, but how much does this thing cost? That's massively expensive. And we are going to need potatoes for the final round, right? So, did we ever... Okay, when we got the vegetable, like the mods to allow us to do vegetable harvest, we didn't allow us to do planting at the same time, did we? No, it just does the vegetables. And then the sugar beet one, I'm assuming, just does sugar beets. Because I think it's just the harvesters that we got that allow us to do everything. Well, sugar beets plants with the planter, so never mind. That's silly of me to look for. Yeah, I think it's just the harvesters. So, so if we did get another potato planter, we would use it, right? There is definitely a value in having one because we'll definitely take advantage of it. Would speed things up a bit. I mean, not all the time. Occasionally it wouldn't bother or it wouldn't do anything, but I feel like it would speed things up a bit. And once we actually get it, I feel like the leasing value, cost is not as bad, because for sure the working hours will be split in half, so we won't have to pay that as often. Yeah, we'll have to pay a little bit per day, but it's only 1,200 bucks. Honestly, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth grabbing this. We're going to be using it for the final phase anyway, so let's do it. All right, you're going to get out of the way. Actually get to see the potatoes being planted this time. Plow guy's almost done. A couple more passes. Just repaired this thing and it's showing already very low on the repair. That must mean the plow is basically damaged. I mean, that plow would be very cheap to go repair. We might go do that here in a minute. I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes though. How fast does this plow normally go? Is it slowing us down right now? It says it can go 7 and we're going 6. It's possible it's making an impact. About 2 more passes and then we're done with the plowing part. While we're sitting here waiting for things to happen, we might as well drive you over here, see if we can fill up this new potato planter with some potatoes. That thing slipped and slid. That's actually kind of cool. Get this thing repaired real quick and then we will grab a potato thing and get rolling. What's that say? Rule the fields, mountains, and steep hills. Cool. Another one of those fields, it's hard to see the edges, so we'll just have to kind of overlap a bit more than maybe we normally would, just to make sure we get it all. I don't know if it comes all the way to the edge or not. Guess so. At least enough to the edge that... Okay, no, I guess it doesn't come to the edge, but at least it was close enough that it could register it. What? I thought this thing was 170 horsepower. What's horsepower is my tractor? 261? What? Did I look at the wrong horsepower? Did I just look at it wrong? $170. Why in the world would you be having problems? I was just noticing something. The one on the right actually says it's lighter weight than the one on the left. I'm a little confused by that. Why are you... I don't understand what's going on here. It's not the snow, otherwise he'd be spinning out. We have plenty of horsepower. What is going on? I'm so confused. Okay, yeah, I genuinely do not understand what's going on, because we just repaired him, so we obviously know he's good to go on that regard. How many horse, is 260 something the max he can go? Yeah, we got him maxed out. I don't understand why he can't move this. Let me get rid of the snow, just to see if that makes any difference. It's just the snow. Wow. I did not realize the snow was going to make that much difference. Okay, no worries. I mean, I don't need the snow, obviously, from a gameplay standpoint. It's definitely not worth running it if it's going to cause problems. It's funny that the snow comes back, even though it's technically not there. Because obviously he's moving just fine now, right? Actually, he's moving. I don't know if the snow's making any difference or not. It's definitely turned off though, so. Oh well. Weird. I don't mind the snow from a visual standpoint. I don't want it to affect gameplay though. I don't enjoy it that much. Unless we figured it out. Alright, let me put a little skip in here again. We'll be back when we're a bit further along. Alright, we're just finishing up the potatoes right now. This guy's almost done. Already got the other guy finished up and parked as well. Yeah, doing alright. Doing alright. We got the cows taken care of, right? Yeah, cows are good. Let's see, March. So April we'll have to do some fertilizing and weeding, because the potatoes obviously we can't fertilize, so we'll do both of those. Let's just make sure we didn't miss any spots that we can't see. We did miss a spot, and we can't see it, so Great. I think it's right here. Very hard to see. I can only see it because I could see over there kind of near the beehives. I could see a little bit of a difference in the texture. Over here I cannot see it at all. I'm looking way out there in front of me. Nice if the snow went away after I got rid of the snow, but I guess it's not going to once it's on the ground. I think we're good. Okay, yeah, you can turn around or you're just gonna stop? You might turn around here. Maybe you're smart enough to figure out this last little line that we got. Good thing I checked. I would have been annoyed if I'd come back in after the snow and there was just like one little strip that wasn't potatoes. Probably could have done it in one strip, like I said, but I just couldn't really see it. So it's better safe than sorry. Alright, now we're good. Some more potatoes in here. Get both of the potato seeders topped off, and then we'll dump the rest of the potatoes in the potato chip factory. Alright, that's good. Let's get you dumped over here. I love that it slides around so much. The idea of a piece of equipment this large sliding around is actually quite scary. Oh. I expected a little bit more of a slide there. All right, that'll take care of that. We'll have about 100,000 liters of potatoes in there waiting for some oil. $106 to be exact. Nice. I'll park you right here for now. Alrighty. How are we doing on the chocolate output? We need to empty that? No, we're good for another month at least, I think. Let's go ahead and fast forward in a month and get ready for the fertilizing and the herbiciding. When do we harvest? I know I keep checking, but when do we harvest the canola? July. All right. Let's get whatever's hooked up over here first. Here's herbicide. I don't think we have much else to do while we're waiting. I mean, the cows are okay for another month or so. Almost out of straw, but again, that's just gonna, it's fine. It is what it is. Anything used lot that we care about? Not really. At least we can see the ground now. Oh, looks like we might have missed a spot right over there on the right-hand side. Just a tiny little spot. That one's not as bad. And part of me wishes I had another one of these sprayers, of course, but I don't really need it. Don't need it too often, to be honest. Although, once we switch over to veggies, yeah, the veggies don't do fertilizing as well, so maybe there is a value in having it. Can't afford it right this second, but once we can afford it, we might look into get one. I know it's kind of late, but it's not that expensive. Yeah, we can get a pretty cheap one. So we don't need anything crazy for this. We've already got the one that's got the camera, right? That's what the one we got right now for the wheat spotting. Fertilizing we can get by with just a basic one, I think. I mean, the camera's good for the fertilizing too, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of mandatory for the weeds. Somewhat optional for the fertilizing. Got a little bit of sugar left over. Not a lot, to be fair, but a little bit. Could just output all this sugar and just sell the thing, but I don't know if that's going to be what we want to do right now. All right, we're not able to cut in there. When we come back, I'll probably have all the fertilizing and herbiciding done, and we'll be ready to move on. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.